to be able to feed their families back home. It is a sad situation, one that the government must take seriously, one that the government have to put on top of the list in policy making. But no, we don't see that, right? We're talking about fuel subsidies. We're talking about how to have a 6-year term. We're talking about how to buy 3 jets. And yet the government wants the people to have confidence in the administration. I want to have confidence in the administration of Goodluck, Bad Luck, and Goodluck Jonathan. I do want to have confidence in your administration, sir. I, for one, will be the first on the line to clap for you when I see that you have sincerely and wholeheartedly addressed the pressing issues confronting our nation. Some of these issues, especially the one I raised here, the looting of our treasury and the need for all of the money that was stolen from our coffer brought back to Nigeria. I'll be the first on the line, sincerely speaking, Mr. President. I will stand on the front line with my vuvuzela and I'll be blowing it in praise of your name, Mr. President. I'll be singing high praises to you. If you can get your head out of your ass and address this issue right now. Excuse my language. My program calls for it. This is sledgehammer. We do not take prisoner. And we have no limitation. And the reason for that is because what has been done to us is so painful. We feel the crunch every day. We have no choice. Our backs are against the wall. So we got to come out swinging hard and strong. It is not intentional. It is not like that's how we want to be. But it's the choice that we've been given. Being completely uncompromising is the hand that was dealt to us. It's not by choice. So, Mr. President, you got to excuse some of the language that I use. And all the people out there who do not agree, you have to understand. You may not agree, but you need to understand why. Before you judge me, you have to walk a mile in my shoes and know where I'm coming from. You need to walk a mile in the shoes of tens of millions of impoverished Nigerians all across the nation who feels the crunch every day, who feels the pain and the heartache of the sufferings that has been heaped on them because of the atrocities of a few in the society, because of the atrocities of the elites in the society, because of the atrocities of the people they trusted to run their affairs. You need to walk in their shoes before you condemn me for hitting the sledgehammer. You need to walk in their shoes. And having walked in their shoes, come back and try to condemn me. But I guarantee you, you will not have the mind to. So, Mr. President, back on the issue. You need to let everybody have the feeling that you are serious about confronting this issue right here, about bringing these people to justice, these perpetrators of these atrocities of looting of our treasury, They need to be brought to justice, and you need to be on the forefront to bring these people to justice, because you are the commander-in-chief. You are the ruler of the country, the head of state, the numero uno citizen of the nation. You need to be on the front line of bringing these people to justice. And we need to see that happening. We need to feel you doing it. We need to see results. We need to see what you've accomplished, so we can have confidence in you, so that I can bring out my vuvuzela and praise your name, Mr. President. Until then, please, don't expect nothing from people like me except lambasting of your regime, except putting my sledgehammer down, because I have conscience, because I feel the pain of tens of millions of our people, of your people, people that put their trust in you to lead them. Remember, they didn't put their trust in me. They put their trust in you, Mr. President. They didn't say, Monday midnight, we trust you to take care of our problems. They said, Goodluck and Billy Jonathan, we trust you to take care of our problem. That was the mandate you received in April. Take that mandate seriously. Take that mandate as the Holy Grail and hold it close to your heart as something that cannot be defied, something that cannot be corrupted, something that cannot be corroded, something that must be kept unblemished, because the mandate of the people is the purest form of trust. When people collectively put their trust in you, there's nothing as wonderful as that. And that must be taken seriously. Now for the president to look at such depth of trust with disdain through his action is unacceptable. Yes, Mr. President, it's unacceptable for you to look upon that trust that the people have given to you with disdain through your actions. That trust is also holy. It's a holy mandate. It was meant for you to take and hold firm to and use to address the issues concerning the people who gave you the mandate. It's not to be looked upon as something to massage your ego with, something to massage your pride with. No. Because your ego and pride means nothing. So, Mr. President, don't hate me, because I tell you the truth. The truth must be spoken. Like Paul said, I might become thy enemy because I told you the truth. Or if it be so that I become your enemy because I opened my mouth and told you the truth, so be it. Let me be the enemy. But let the truth be spoken, and let the voice of justice be heard, and let the voice of the people be heard. Let the feelings of the people be established. I'd rather die than to close my mouth and not speak the truth when the truth is there to be told. Especially when it has to do with tens of millions of people being impoverished under any administration. It's not a personal thing, Mr. President. Anybody could be there right now and doing the same thing you're doing, and they will feel the hits of the sledgehammer. I don't care whomever is there. So it's not personal. This has to do with the country. This has to do with the country that I love. The country of my birth. This has to do with the land of my fathers and my mothers. This has to do with a country that has the potential to be one of the greatest countries in the world. In every conceivable area you can fathom, you can think about, Nigeria has the possibility. Is it talent? Is it money? Is it natural resources? Is it brains? Nigerians, they have it, except one. And this one area depends on leadership. The ability to be responsible, to be morally responsible at the helm of authority, and to use it for the benefit of the people and not use it for the selfish aims of those in leadership positions. Why can we not overcome this despicable act of being irresponsible, of being indisciplined when we ascend the throne of authority? Why can't we be responsible? All through our history. Is it Babangida? Is it Abacha? Is it Obasanjo? Is it Gowon? Is it Shagari? Is it Goodluck Jonathan? Is it Yaradua? Look at it. None of these people have exhibited any sense of responsibility in their leadership position. None. Everyone has traits of being involved in the looting of our treasury. They need to bring back the money because we know what the money can do for our country. The money can build our bridges, our roads of death, our hospitals, our schools, our infrastructures. But yet, they are benefiting other countries. They're benefiting all other people except the people who owns the money. They're benefiting everybody else but us. And this is not right. That's why we're so strong on this subject. All the money that all the people that have invested with authority, with leadership positions in Nigeria over the years, since independence, all the money that you've stolen from our country and that you siphoned to foreign countries, you need to bring all of them back. We need to have all of them brought back. The president needs to be strong on this and have him bring back the money. Zero tolerance, ZTRT, reaching you straight out of Mastermind Studios in Belgium. Monday midnight, Sledgehammer.